I'm 4 minutes early, but I have a question. I know that some of you all have your test tomorrow, and I wanted to see if there's something that I can answer for you. And I wanted to just make sure that you all can still hear my favorite things. So I just need to know, can you all hear this noise? Just give me a thumbs up and tell me what you heard, what you saw. Yay! Yay, you heard it, the cha-ching. Yay! So since I'm early, it's not time to start yet. Who's got a question I can answer for you? Right? Ka-ching. Yes, that's right. Ka-ching. Who's got a question? This is a free-for-all. Let's see, we've got a couple of minutes beforehand. I'm always early. We got 3 minutes. Nobody's got a question I can answer for them? Well, while we're waiting for everybody else to join us, I hope that some of you all have signed up for the finance crash course this weekend. Ooh. Or if you're in Florida, we do have the Florida crash course this weekend. Yay! But really, good luck to everybody taking that test tomorrow. In fact, good luck to everybody, right? This test. This test, honey, you've got it. I know you do. Joanne, they make you wait 4 to 6 weeks in New York. I know that you did great. Fingers are crossed for you. Crystal, you're taking the test tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Woo! And Crystal Ray, all we can do is our best. All we can do is our best. Oh, yes, Joanne, I'm so excited. Oh, the finance crash course is this Saturday. And it is from 12. Let me see. I got to look in my schedule. Yes, it's 12 p.m. Eastern, which would be 9 a.m. Pacific. So do it there. But I'm so excited because we're going to go over like finance topics like we're going today. We're going to do some of the finance math. If you're somebody who struggled with the amortization chart, then we're going to kill that. We're going to make sure you understand the primary, the secondary, the Ginnie Maes, the Freddie Macs. We're going to do it. The deed of trust and the mortgage. What's the difference? Lien theory, title theory. I am so excited about it. So, let's see. You really hope you pass today. You did worse last time than your first time. Well, Joe, don't give up. Sometimes I think when people don't pass the first time, all you do is study what you were confused about the first time, and then you kind of forget to keep brushing up on the older stuff. I'm not saying that's exactly what happened with you. I'm just saying a lot of times that happens, and it's okay. Many people have to take this test multiple times. It's not what I hope for everybody, but if you do have to do it, it's not a big deal. It just means you know the information even better than people who didn't have to study as long. So that's right, Arturo. Hello. Failure is a part of the road to success. You can't be successful without some failures. I'm just gonna say that. Right? I love it. I love it. Okay? So, is it that time? Is it that time? It is exactly 12 o'clock, and that means I have to do...
You know what time it is.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. It is time to get started with this. I'm so glad you all are here with me. Thanks for chatting with me as we go into this. I don't think it's anybody. It is dance time. It is dance time. It was dance time. That's right, Marilyn. No worries. Part of this, you all, is, yes, the questions, the knowledge, and it's also just getting over the nerves. And I know it can be so nerve-wracking, but this kind of persistence, this willing to not give up and to keep going, you're going to want that when you become an agent and you're looking for clients and working through these. So this is just prepping you for what you're going to experience when you become successful agents. Having said that, let's go on to our first question. Pledging property as security for a loan without losing possession of it is called what? And I'll read that one more time just in case somebody's only listening. Pledging property as security for a loan without losing possession of it is called what? Is it A, a subordination agreement? Is it B, purchase money mortgage? Is it C, hypothecation? Or is it D, an impound account? All right. We've got Colleen. She says hypothecation. We got some cookies. Arturo's heart is telling us C. Simone said C, 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 C. And what I know is that C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Hey, C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Oh, Marilyn's got some cake. I love it. It looks like everybody is in agreement. I should choose C for hypothecation. Crossing our fingers. Let's see what we've got. Hey, we got it right. We got it right. Hey, we got it right. Do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, my goodness. Hey, hey, my goodness. It's dance time. It's dance time. Hey, hey, it's dance time. And yes, if you're coming on Saturday to the finance crash course, there will be dancing. I promise you will get to see some of the dancing. Now, if you go to the Florida one, it's okay. You can still purchase the finance crash course, watch it later, and then you can see me dance. But I'm just so excited for this weekend. Y'all, I'm so proud of you. Let's go on to our next question. The secondary mortgage market refers to the market wherein the secondary mortgage market refers to the market wherein, is it A, existing loans are bought and sold? Is it B, secondary financing may be obtained? Is it C, conventional loans are originated? Or is it D, FHA loans are originated? What? Uh-oh, I got an A for an apple. I see you. I see you. We got A's. We didn't get any triple A's. We got a triple. That'd be a triple. I don't know. I can't even think about it. But we got an A for an alligator. Yes. Oh, I love it so much. Uh-oh. Y'all are feeling like you know that this answer is A. Existing loans are bought and sold. You know what? When you all are feeling this confident about it, A is for Aruba. Joe, you are speaking my language, Aruba, and that makes us go, A, O, A, O. And it is, let us take a look. Boom, boom. Hey, hey, we got it right. We got it right. Hey, we got it right. Do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance. Hey, 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 I love it. Woo, I love it. Yes, you all are rocking it. I love this so much, right? Oh, Arturo, I see you. I can do that.
Good job, good job.
Good job, good job.
T-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job, good job.
That's right, good job, gang. You all are killing it so far. All of them are right. You are feeling strong about it. The secondary mortgage market is where existing loans are bought and sold. This is so the banks have more money to do more loans. So I love it, I love it, I love it. And I love that you all love this, so we're going to hear it one more time.
Good job, good job. Good job, good job. T-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job, good job.
I love it so much. Are you ready for your next question? Here it comes. A form of public notice filed against certain lands setting forth that court action has been instituted is known as a form of public notice filed against certain lands setting forth that court action has been instituted is known as Is it A, a judgment? Is it B, lis pendens or notice of pendency? Is it C, an attachment? Or is it D, a construction loan? All right, I'm looking at all these answers. We've got a B, a couple of C's, but it's coming back in. It looks like B's winning. B's in the lead. Well, don't forget, we got another C, we got an A, we got a B for B. We got a B for bubbles, a C, B. We got a B for bear. I'm feeling like we need to go with the B for bear. So let's see, does anybody else have another choice? Oh, Gregory said B for bougie. I'm okay with that. And I am okay with it. Oh, Marilyn gave us a B for Beetle. I love it. Fluffy Bear gave us a fluffy bear because, hey, it is a fluffy bear. Let's go with B. A lis pendens. Well, hey, we got it right. Hey, we got it right. Do a little dance. Hey. All right. I'm so proud of you all. And Haley, that's okay if you thought it was A. It means that you make the mistakes here and not on the test. So a judgment lien, remember, a lien by definition is a charge against a person or property, right? So there's that person or that property owes money. Lis pendens is basically you're filing at the Register of Deeds to give constructive notice. Hey world, there's some type of lawsuit or legal action pending, and that means you should just be aware, right? That's what that means. So hopefully that makes more sense. Let's see. And next question. A purchase money mortgage is. Is it A, a partial release of the first mortgage? Is it B, a mortgage on personal property purchased? Is it C, a mortgage given to the seller by the purchaser as a part of the purchase price? Or is it D, used in an installment contract transaction? What do we have? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? I'll give you all a hint. Are you ready for this? The answer is not E. It's not an option. It's not E. Never choose E. It's not an option. But I see that people have C's. I see we've got a C for cactus. We've got a C for meow, a cat, right? We got a C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Hey, we got a C. Oh, Simone, I love all the cats. I love it. Oh my goodness, we got coconuts. We put the lime in the coconut and pick it all up. I love it. And Joe, yes, I will do this one. C, all right. Giselle said C for cold, C for cookie. Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like overwhelmingly you all are telling me it is C. Wait, Betty Wu, she just passed her California exam. It was really stuck on your courses until you found Prep Agent. Oh my gosh, you are so welcome. And for Betty, you get a...
Good job.
Good job.
T-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job.
Oh my goodness, another one passed. Yahoo! I love it, Betty. I cannot wait till I'm telling every single one of you all, congratulations, Betty. That is the most amazing news. Oh my gosh, Yvonne, you passed on Monday.
Good job. T-O-O-D-J-O-B,
Good job. I love it, y'all. You've got it. You've got this. I love when you all are passing. I love when you all become agents. This is the best news ever, and it just reminds everybody, you got to just keep on going. I love it so much. Just because of that, I'm going to do it one more time.
Good job. T-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job.
All right, so let's get back to this question. if we go back, oh yes, Gregory, take that Kandyce energy with you, right? So you all said C, so let's see what we've got, right? Let's see. Maybe it is C for congratulations. Hey, we got it right. We got it right. Hey, we got it right. Do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance. I love it. 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 So let's talk about this one. A purchase money mortgage is just a fancy way of saying seller financing. Because we know usually if something is being financed, then the borrower puts in that loan application, and then the day of settlement or closing, whatever you want to call it, the bank makes sure that that money is available to the buyer so that the buyer can give the complete purchase price to the seller. But sometimes buyers don't borrow money from the traditional banks. They borrow monies from the seller themselves. And sometimes you all will ask me, well, when would this happen? You know what? Let's say that you want to buy a house, and let's just say it's $100,000, but you don't have $100,000, so you need a loan. And you go to the bank and they tell you, okay, we'll give you 80% of the purchase price, 80% LTV, and if you put down $20,000, then you don't have to pay PMI. But you only have $10,000. You might get a loan from the seller for that other $10,000 to make a combined $20,000 so you don't have to pay PMI, right? So owner financing, right? This is owner financing, and let me know if that makes sense, right? Because I want you all to understand this. That is my thing. You got this. You all have got this. So, are you ready to do your next question? I am, if you are. And here we go. Oh, Fluffy Bear, you said this one is a little confusing. Before I go to the next one, are you sure? Do I need to go over it again? Remember, purchase money mortgage is a fancy way of saying seller financing. The seller is providing some of the financing, right? And would this be included with the contract with the broker? No, probably not, because it has nothing to do with the broker, right? And Fluffy Bear, yes, the seller is lending them some money. Yes. So Mary Lynn, this is when instead of you getting a loan from the bank, you're getting a loan from the seller. Hey, Bella, she passed. Y'all, we have another one.
Good job.
Good job. Good job.
T-O-O-D-J-O-B.
Good job. Good job. I love it. Another one. She's in Texas. Bella, that is amazing. I love it. Aha! Yes. Now, Fluffy Bear, somebody should have some contracts. You need to call an attorney. It doesn't happen all the time. But let's go back to Bella for a second. Congratulations, y'all. I just love it. I love it when you all come back and you have passed. You can do this, everybody. I know it may not be the most fun studying. I know it seems like, but you have got this, and I believe so much in every single one of you. So, yay! Whew! I love it. I love it when y'all pass. Let's go on to the next question. The Equal Credit Opportunity Act makes it illegal for lenders to refuse credit to or otherwise discriminate against, let's see. The Equal Credit Opportunity Act makes it illegal for lenders to refuse credit to or otherwise discriminate against. Is it A, a new home buyer who does not have favorable credit history? Is it B, a single person who receives public assistance? Is it C, an unemployed person with no job prospects and no identifiable source of income? Or is it D, a parent of twins who receives public assistance and who cannot afford the monthly mortgage payments? All right. Let's see what you all have got here. Let's see what you all are telling me. All right, we've got a B, we've got an A there, but then we've got an A, we've got a B, we've got a B. Okay, we got a couple of A's, but it looks like you all are mostly going with B. So Marilyn, you said you've been very down on your studying. You don't know what else to study. You're just having a hard time understanding everything. I hear this a lot, and Marilyn, if you make an appointment with me, I would love to sit down and do a custom study plan with you, or break down where you're having some trouble, but I don't want you to give up. Do not give up, right? So I see Simone's giving us a B for bear, and we know that it's a fluffy bear. Thanks, fluffy bear. B, B, B. All right. We're going to go with B. Oh, Marilyn, I love your B for bunny. Oh my gosh, because bring it home, us baby bumblebee. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And drum roll, please. I really just should use the drum roll noise. It's B. Hey, we got it right. We got it right. Hey, we got it right. Do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance. Hey, 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 hey. Right? So, how do you make an appointment with me? If you go to Prep Agent, see, I already had it open. And then if you have an account, you can come in under private tutoring, and you can do it that way. Yes, yes, yes. But that's basically it. So let's talk about the answer, right? And I can scroll up. I see, here you go, here you go. Remember, the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, it is similar, keyword, similar to the Fair Housing Act, because it's talking about discrimination. But please remember, it is not exactly the same, right? But we don't want to. This act is about not discriminating against people that, should not be discriminated against. Now, even if you get to the test, you were to get this question, and you're like, oh, I'm not sure. This would be a great question for elimination. Because is it wrong for a bank to say no to somebody who doesn't have a favorable credit history? No, there's a good chance they're not going to pay back. That's not discrimination. If you're unemployed, you have no job and no income, well, why would a bank give you money? That's not discrimination. And these twins, they receive public assistance. That's fine. They cannot discriminate against those getting public assistance, but they can't afford the monthly mortgage payments, right? They can't afford the monthly mortgage payments. That is not discrimination. So the only answer that could possibly make sense is a single person who receives public assistance. And a lot of people see public assistance and say, oh, that must be like Section 8 or something. Not always. No, if you have a disability, if there's something else going on in your life, you can get public assistance. It doesn't mean that you just don't have money. So banks cannot discriminate against those where public assistance is a source of your income, right? Source of your income. I'm glad it makes sense now. Mary Lynn, I would love for you to make an appointment. Do I have any today? I don't. I am booked solid today. I am back to back to back to back. But you know what? Lots of the teachers can help you if you need something immediately. Somebody may have an appointment, or just try emailing me. I don't have a lot of time to respond to emails, but I will try. I just don't want you all to give up, right? Are you ready for the next question? All right, are we ready? Shake it off if you didn't get that one right. But if you did, do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Oh, there's my phone. Let's turn it off. There we go. So, don't give up. I see you, Ashley. Don't give up. Let's do this one. A buyer defaulted on a real property installment sales contract that had been recorded by the seller. If a quitclaim deed were to be used to extinguish the cloud on the title, it must be executed by. Let's read that one more time. A buyer defaulted on a real property installment sales contract that had been recorded by the seller. If a quitclaim deed were to be used to extinguish the cloud on title, it must be executed by. Okay. Now we got some options here. Is it A, neither the buyer or the seller? Is it B, the seller only? Is it C, the buyer only? Or is it D, the buyer and seller? All right. I'm seeing lots of B's. I'm seeing lots of B's. I'm seeing some question marks. I'm seeing some B for bacon. I see it. We got a B question mark. I don't know. We got a B for bear. Fluffy said, is it D? And KP said, I don't even know. I don't even know, y'all. She said, I don't know. Or he or she said, I don't know. They. I could go with they. We do have some people saying D. Marilyn says, this one's confusing. But it looks like you all are telling me B. It looks like you're telling me B, and if you're giving me a K for kangaroo, I don't even know. Yeah, that could be the answer. B? All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to choose B. Are you ready? And... oh, no. Oh, I wish I could do one of those crying faces and you could see the tears streaming down my face, but that's okay. It is okay if we didn't get it right here, because that means we can get it right later. Right? So let me explain this, right? There is no giving up. There's no giving up. So here we go. First, let's start with what the question says. A buyer defaulted on a real property installment sales contract. Well, that's a land. That's a land, a buyer installment sales contract. So that's like a rent to own. When I explain an installment sales contract, what I do is I say it's like it's a rent to own because you're making payments, but it's not yours. It's not yours until you make those last payments. What you get as a buyer is equitable title. You get equitable title. And that means you can claim title later. Right? Now, if the buyer has a right to the title later, to remove that lien, to remove that cloud on title. It's not really a lien, but the cloud on title. The buyer is the one that needs to say, I no longer have a claim. I'm letting go of my equitable right to title. It is a land contract. It is most definitely, Mary Lynn, a land contract. You've seen that words, right? And I see the request that I can seriously just review. That's not this class. We do like to have fun in here. That's what we do here. We dance and we sing.
Good job, good job. Good job, good job. G-double-O-D-J-O-B. Good job, good job.
We do a little dance. All right, can I give an example in a story? Okay, so yes. So Fluffy Bear, let's say I have a property and you want to buy it, but for whatever reason, you don't want to go through the bank to get a loan. What you would do is you would come to me and you would say, look, Kandyce, I'm going to live here. I'm going to pay an amount to you higher than the rent, but it's going to go towards the purchase, right? And that means later on, once I finish paying you for the cost of the property, you're going to pass on title to me. I have a right to get the title. Well, if something happens and you stop paying, it's been recorded that you have a right to that title. And now to remove that so I could clearly give title to somebody else, you would have to sign a quitclaim deed to say, you know what, I defaulted and I no longer have a right to Kandyce's property, right? So, love it, love it, love it. I hope you like it. And let's keep on going. Let's see, which one? How about this one? Which of the following defines a mortgage loan? Oh, Fluffy Bear, that is a good question. I don't know if you all saw Fluffy Bear's question. What would happen to the money I've been paying you? Well, thank you so much for donating to my cause, Fluffy Bear. That would be That's my money now. And that is the downside to installment land contracts. If you default, you don't get any of that money back. You're not building equity, right? So great question. Love it, love it, love it. Right. Okay, so back to this question. Which of the following defines a mortgage loan? Is it A, an instrument that is used only in the exchange of real property? Is it B, a loan collateralized, that's a lot of syllables, with real estate? Is it C, a financial obligation which is unsecured but is used to buy a building? Or is it D, a promissory note that is unpaid? Okay, let's see what we got. We got a B, but then we have a D for duck, like the duck song. Got any grapes? We got D's, we got B's, we got A's, we got A's, we got a B or a D. We have a note, an IOU, an A. Okay, so we have eliminated C. Nobody has said C, and we know that sometimes on this test we have to figure out what the answer is, right? So let's look at A, an instrument that is only used in the exchange of real property. I like it. I do like it. I don't think it's wrong, sir. I mean, you do use mortgages in the exchange of real property. But what happens when you're refinancing? I don't know. Let's see. What about B? A loan collateralized with real estate. You said instrument throws you off. It's paperwork. It's an instrument is something you use. It's a thing. So it's a tool that is used only in the exchange of real property, if that word makes sense. So don't let the word instrument, like deeds are instruments that you are used to transfer property. A promissory note is an instrument used to show evidence of a debt. So the instrument is just a fancy word, right? So it's not A, right? Not A. We're not going to use A. And we also know that A has the word only in it. And when you all see that word only, you should always be a little bit scared. Just a little bit scared. Only, must, always, never. Those are the words you want to look for. And if you're there on Saturday, we're going to talk a little bit about this as well. But let's keep on going. So B, a loan collateralized with real estate. I like that one. I'm not willing to get rid of it. Now, nobody has said C. So we're out. But then you have D, a promissory note that is unpaid. And remember, y'all, we're trying to look for the most right answer. And I don't know about y'all, but I used to have this little thing called student loans. And that made me sign a promissory note. So a promissory note that is unpaid, I mean, no. The promissory note is the promissory note. The mortgage, a mortgage or deed of trust is the instrument, the tool, that holds the real property up as collateral, right? So a mortgage loan is a loan that is collateral, that is using the real estate for collateral. So I'm going to go with B because I have weeded out my questions. Y'all, let's see if we're right, right? Let's see if we're right. Whew. Are you ready? We got this. I think it's B. Don't let the pressure get to us. And hey, we got it right. Got it right. Hey, we got it right. Do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance, do a little dance. Hey, 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 hey. I love it.
Good job, good job. G-double-O-D-J-O-B. Good job, good job.
Woohoo! I love it when you all get it right. Right? You don't have to do a little dance with that one. You're going to do a big dance. You're going to do a big dance. It's okay, right? So, what you want to do is just think about it. When you're not sure of the answer, you just want to break it down. Right? And it's true, Haley. A lot of times there are times when there are two that seem so close. Right? We like that. So, you all said a promissory note that is unpaid. Some of y'all were like, Don't know about that. So here's the thing. When somebody goes to buy a house and they're getting a mortgage loan, they're signing a lot of documents. But those documents are different things. So one piece of paper, and I'm just going to pretend like it's one sheet of paper, is going to be the promissory note. That is what establishes the debt. You could have a promissory note if I loaned you $5,000 and you were promising to pay me back. All a promissory note does is establish a debt. It's evidence of the debt. You as the borrower has to sign it. And it's going to talk about, the interest rates, what happens if you default, things like that. The second document is the mortgage or the deed of trust. And you all know from studying, whenever we're talking in real life and we talk about, I'm going to go to the bank and get a mortgage, that's a lie. You as the borrower are actually going to the bank to give a mortgage. And if you're in a title theory state, you are giving a deed of trust. You are giving a piece of paper to the bank that says, thank you so much for letting me have this money. I promise to pay you back. And if I don't, you can sell my home or whatever the piece of real estate is. You can sell my home if I default. That way you don't have as much risk. The mortgage or deed of trust is a piece of paper given by the borrower to the bank to make the home, the real estate, collateral. That's why the mortgagor is the borrower and the mortgagee is the lender, right? So hopefully, that makes sense, right? Right. So I love it. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. I think you all are good. The mortgagor is the person borrowing. Exactly. I love it. And so, Fluffy Bear, you think you just learned that? Hey, join me on Saturday. We're going to be talking about finance, which I'll be honest with you all. When I first took this class and when I first started teaching 15 years ago, I was like, ugh, finance. And then somebody broke it down to me, so it made sense. And that's what I love to do in my classes, make it make sense. It's not scary. It's not rocket science. We just have to make it clear. So, let's see. You have a question. If a client called the broker or an agent after a year buying the house and the issues with the house, will he be required to help him? Hater, generally, and I'm going to say generally because this is an agency question, usually once you help the buyer buy or seller sell, for the most part, your agency relationship is over. But if that agent messed up, they might want to get involved because, whatever, or it's just good customer service because you want people to come back. So, there you go. Oh, all right. Rhonda, you're so welcome. Haley, thank you so much. And, all right. Yeah, so is it Nikiva? I think that's how I say it. Is the finance the same as the Florida course? Yes. And if you want to go to one, but you can't go to the other, it is recorded. So, all right. Y'all, I hate to say it. You know what? You all have been so supportive. You want to do one more? So we can do one more dance. All right. Let's see if I can find a good one. How about this one? When compared with a 30-year payment period, taking out a loan with a 20-year payment results in, right? When compared with a 30-year payment period, taking out a loan with a 20-year payment results in, is it A, is it lower monthly payments? Is it B, lower equity buildup? Is it C, greater impound requirements? Or is it D, higher monthly payments? All right, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, he did have just a little bit, we had just a little bit too much energy, right? Too much energy, but that's okay. It's okay. So we got D, we got an A. All right, we got a D, we got a D, we got a D. We got a D for duck, and that means Hey, I wanna dance with somebody. And we're gonna be doing a little dance. If it is D, we got a D for dog. We got a D, 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 D. All right, guys, we're gonna go with D. And you know what? If D is the right answer, we're not gonna do a little dance. We're gonna do a huge dance. You ready? You ready? And hey, we got it right. We got it right. Hey, we got it right. Do a big dance. Do a big dance. Do a big dance. Do a big dance. Hey, 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 hey. If you're at work, people should see you dancing. If you're at home, your neighbor should be looking in the window going, what is that person doing? Woo-hoo! I love it. And yes, 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 1, 2. Yes, if you're working on Saturday, whether you're right there in person or you can't be there, you will get the recording. You will get the recording. So I'm so proud of y'all. You all did today.
Good job, good job. Good job, good job. G-double-O-D-J-O-B. Good job, good job.
Woohoo! Test Saturday, Kimberly. You are going to pass it. You're going to do great. I love it. Oh, Haley. Haley, you know what, Haley? If you email me, I will send you the recording of the Good Job Gang so you can put it on your phone so you can use it for your babies, right? I love it. Guys, I got to go because I have a tutoring appointment. I got to go to my tutoring appointment. But I love you all. Some of you all I'll see on Saturday. I cannot wait. We're going to dance. You'll see me dance. Others of you all will hear me next Wednesday. I love this. I love having fun with y'all. And I hope you have an amazing day. Have the day that you deserve because you're awesome. And I'm out. See you later. Bye.